I'm sorry, Pat.
So am I. I wish Frank had been anywhere else on Earth tonight than with Jill at her beach house.
I knew they were sleeping together again, but it was just the fact of seeing.
Yeah, I know. Don't go into it again. You ought to get to bed.
Where are you two, Ben? It's 2 a.m.
I'm sorry we woke you.
I wasn't asleep. What's going on?
Well, Pat drove me to Jill's beach house. I wanted to tell her how much little John needs Frank and all the little things that he misses. I thought she would listen to me.
Well, Captain said you've been gone for hours.
Yeah, well, we stopped off to have dinner. I guess that's why we were late. And, Johnny, when we got to the house, it was dark. And we called out for Jill.
Frank was with her, with Jill. They were...
Johnny, we actually saw them in bed together.
All right, Delia.
I spent the whole day worrying about little John. I thought, well, good, Frank is going to be here today to see him. So I gave him a bath, and I put him in his new pajamas. And when I left, he was so happy because he was going to see his daddy. Johnny, I didn't think I was going to be the one to see him.
Wishing I'd just been on duty tonight.
Pat, I'm really grateful to you. I'm glad you came with me. I don't know, maybe it was just supposed to work out like that.
Delia, I'm sorry. It just means more pain for you and all concerned.
Look, at least I know that what I suspected, okay, I was right. And now with Pat to back me up, Johnny, you won't think that I'm lying. I mean, nobody's gonna think that I'm lying.
I saw what I saw.
And Frank?
He was furious.
He wasn't furious at Pat, he was furious at me. Thought I knew he was going over to Jill's. He figured I brought Pat over there on purpose. Why do I still love my husband? I wish I could call my lawyer tonight.
What?
I have to tell her.
You do?
Yeah, even after this evening. Johnny, I don't want the divorce to go through. I mean, if Frank goes ahead with this and he has a hearing, well, at least I have something to say about this now. I mean, I could prove he was up to something. I mean, that's got to make a difference with the judge. Look, Pat saw them. He was a witness, Johnny.
Yeah, you wouldn't ask. You wouldn't expect...
Expect what?
You're not saying to me you'd expect Pat to stand up and testify against his brother in court?
Sorry, but that's the way I am. I don't have room for kids, Mary. I don't have emotional space, and there's no space in this apartment. You'll just have to forget about children. Tell your brother that I took care of you. There won't be any publicity about Delia going out on that ledge. I was glad to help. It's the least I could do for my family. You want a bureau, so naturally you turn to Johnny Ryan. Mary, your family and I do not mix. You know how much I'm afraid to lean on people and let them lean on me. But for you, I want to change. I think I already have changed some. Why am I being so sweet? Because I feel secure. I'm never obnoxious when I feel secure. I don't like needing you. I don't want to depend on you. But oh God, I don't want to be without you either. Mary, I get hurt just like everybody else. I don't cause all the trouble. Marry me and forgive me. I promise we'll compromise. I want you to come to Washington with me. All I want is for you to be happy. No children ever. I was angry. We were yelling at each other. You can't hold what I said against me. Well, I'm sorry I turned out to be such a problem, but that's the way I am.
My parents have been married for 30 years, and they're still madly in love. I got 4 terrific brothers and sisters, and you know what? I can't think of any people I'd rather be with than the people in my own family. Frank's my brother, and when you hurt him, you hurt me. Don't you ever dare lay a hand on my father. How could you do that to my mother? Frank used to be my best friend, but not anymore. You know who my best friend is now? You. I love you, and I want to be as important to you as you are to me. Oh, this bed is the nicest place in the whole world. Jack will be together always, and you'll never feel alone again. You know, that's grounds for annulment. I could get an annulment. Don't you believe me? Oh, sure, I trust you. But when I walk in and find a beautiful woman like Martha McKee sitting here, you can't blame me for wondering. Jack, you defy analysis. Nothing about you makes any sense. The thing is, you're not used to someone loving you. You're not used to trusting anyone to love you. I'm accustomed to being happy. I'm surprised when I'm not. You're surprised when you are, right? I love you enough to let you hurt me. Jack, it's our wedding day, and you had to be dragged here by force. I, Mary, take you, Jack, for my lawful husband, to have and to hold from this day forward. When it was my turn to walk down the aisle, I was scared. But then I thought about how completely we love each other. We'll actually have the rest of our lives to talk things over. Oh, what a marvelous thought. Don't let anything ever happen to us. Promise. Oh, Jack, when are you gonna believe I will never, ever leave you?
order to help you, Pat has to turn against his own brother. You'd make them enemies. You can't do that.
All I'm doing is asking Pat to tell the truth, that's it.
And destroy the relationship between him and Frank?
I want a chance to fight this divorce. I want to hold on to my husband. Pat, look, when Frank and I are back together again, he'll understand. If you testify against me, he's not going to stay mad.
Oh, Dee, I know this is a terrible time for you and Frank. I can't tell you how to handle it, but I know you'd be wrong to force Pat into court.
Di, I was a witness. Now, I hate it, but there it is. And I got to make my own decision about giving any testimony.
You couldn't do that.
I don't know.
Don't look at me like that. I don't know what I'm doing that's so terrible. I mean, do you think it was easy for me to go over to Jill's? Do you think I would like facing her?
You should have left Pat out of it.
Johnny, I don't have a driver's license. I mean, Frank can take Jill's car and he can go there whenever he wants to. I mean, he can do all kinds of things without any help. He's a lawyer, so he can write up divorce papers and he can serve them to me. And he's a city councilman, so he can take days off and he can go away with her. I'm nothing but a wife and a mother. Now, I don't get paid and I don't get days off, Johnny, so sometimes I have to ask for a favor.
Look, Dee, the favor you're asking Pat to stand up and testify against his brother in court, you can't do that. You do not have the right.
No, wait, all I asked him was just to drive me over there. I didn't know that Frank would be over there. I just didn't know. I mean, the only way that you can get out there is a car, and Pat is the only friend that I have left, so naturally I thought he would...
Hey, no more tonight, okay? We could go on with this for hours. Why don't we just finish it up in the morning?
I'm very tired.
Come on. Get some sleep, Da.
I'm wide awake. Look, I'm going to go downstairs and check the alarm. When I come up, I want to have a word with you before you go to bed.
Pat, I can't talk to Johnny when he's like that. If it wasn't for you, if I didn't have you,
But you do. Now into bed. You're exhausted.
Okay.
Dee,
Yeah?
I wouldn't be so upset with Da. He's not that mad, really. He's just sad and worried about you and Frank and Little John.
Well, I don't know. He seems mad to me.
That's just a cover he uses sometimes. He's hurting a lot, and it'll take him a while to get through that. But when he does, he'll see what a bad situation you're in, and I think he'll understand what you're trying to do.
You think so?
Yeah.
I hope you're right. Hattie, thank you for getting me through tonight.
I don't want you to thank me. I just want you to get some sleep.
Okay.
Good night.
Patty, could I have a good night kiss?
Sure.
Pat, do you think Johnny will be nicer to me in the morning?
I'll talk to him. Close your eyes now.
I'll talk. Good night. Hello?
Hi. Did I wake you?
No. No, not really. Is something wrong?
I just want to talk to you.
Oh. The way we ended the last call, I didn't think I'd be hearing from you again tonight.
Well, here I am. Is that all right?
Sure.
not quite the response I expected.
Well, how am I supposed to know what you expect?
Well, you said that you missed me when you called earlier, so I guess I just expect you to be a little friendlier.
It's the middle of the night, Jack.
I see. Well, if I'm bothering you, you have to let me know, because I certainly can't figure you out by myself.
Listen, I really don't feel like fighting anymore, so I'm gonna say goodnight and hang up.
I don't feel like fighting either, Mary. Now, don't you hang up.
Well, if you have something to say, would you please say it? Why'd you call me?
Because I'm miserable.
Welcome to the club. Sorry you're unhappy.
You don't sound sorry.
I guess that's because I'm not. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you're miserable. Because this has been a perfectly awful night. The very worst of our entire marriage.
You're absolutely right.
At least we agree about something.
No, about everything. Listen, you were right not to take off from work. It was your first responsibility. I understand why you didn't come with me.
Do you understand that I'd rather be there with you than anywhere else on earth? Do you really know that?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. I'm sorry I've been such a damn fool.
You're not a fool, you're wonderful. Oh, Jack, I can't wait to see you. I wish I could put my arms around you right now. Please hurry back.
Oh, my head's clear. I'm not sleepy. I could use this time to write. Then, if I'm lucky, I can squeeze in my last interview. It's out in Maryland tomorrow afternoon and be home tomorrow night. How's that?
Fantastic. But you'll need some sleep.
Yeah, I'll grab a couple hours.
Is that enough?
Sure. I'll make up for it on Saturday. I love you. I'm gonna work all night, all day, then I'm gonna fly that little rented car out to Maryland and be back for the shuttle by dinner time.
If you work that hard, you won't be able to drive a bicycle, much less your little rented car. Promise me you'll rest.
I promise. I'll call you in the morning and see you in about 18 hours.
I'll be waiting.
Good night.
Good night. I love you.
Well, Delia's finally done it, hasn't she? It's turned you and your brother against each other, put you on opposite sides of the fence. God only knows how she managed that.
She didn't manage anything. I drove her out to the beach house, and we walked in on Frank and Jill. Everybody in this family is so used to blaming Dee.
But she's only asking you to testify against your own brother in the court of law. What do you want me to do, praise her for that?
No, but you might try and understand why she wants me to. It has nothing to do with turning me against my brother.
Pat, do you realize what that kind of legal battle she's talking about does to people? It tears them apart. It makes scars that never heal.
There's no sense in going into this until I've seen Dee's lawyer.
You're gonna do that.
I won't be under oath. Dot, I don't know how bad this situation is, but it'll only make it worse if we start fighting. I don't want to oppose Frank. I've avoided that most of my life. I'd just as soon keep it that way.
You know, Pat, I know it wasn't easy growing up in Frank's shadow. His younger brother, there were problems. I know, I watched him. I saw him happen, but I stayed out of it. I figured you'd find your own way. You'd solve things by yourself in your own time. And you did. You did that very well, Pat.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, you discovered your own talents, you set your own goals, chose your own career in medicine. And all the while, you stayed out of Frank's shadow. And yet you stood by him. You two boys loved each other. I can't tell you how happy that made me, Pat.
Can't pretend there weren't some other feelings in there.
Oh, yeah. All the anger that you hid. All those rivalries between you.
A little. I'm just beginning to come to terms with all of that.
In your own good time.
Frank's very important to me.
That's what I always hoped for when you kids were growing up. That the good feelings between you would be stronger than the bad. That you two boys would care for each other, support each other when the chips were down.
Frank has so many people who support him. Dee has her brother and me.
That's right, she has a brother. Let Bob help her.
He wasn't a witness tonight.
Please, Pat, I'm asking you for your mother's sake, too. Don't let this divorce come between you and your brother.
Dad, what can I do?
It's what you mustn't do. You mustn't take a public stand against your brother. Get out of it, Pat.
I'd give anything in the world to be able to take that advice. But under the circumstances, I don't see any way out.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.